back down. This is mandatory. This is mandatory. If you don't stay, you're not getting paid for the day. Thank you very much.
Fired.
Fired. Fired. Fired.
Anyone else standing up think you're better than the boss? Fired.
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 Fired. Fired. I can see you fired. Fired.
You thought you'd retire with full benefits. Fired.
Fired.
You're fired. You're fired. Talking back? Fired. Laughing a little too much. Good. That's fine. We'll tolerate that. We'll tolerate that.
Yeah, but thank you everyone for staying. We are representatives from your new HR team.
Congratulations on getting hired. Oh, great time. Great time to embark on a new career journey. Really exciting for you. For us, a little intimidating because we don't know what your company does. If anyone could fill us in, it'd be great if you told us just what your childhood dream job is. Marine biology, that's what you do here. Give it up.
Good job.
Great job, everyone.
All of our new marine biologists. Well,
cool. You all went to great schools, I'm sure.
Good job.
To land you a job here at a marine biology company.
All right. So, I think we should get started for our new marine biologists. So, welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You'll notice that in the packets provided to you prior to this evening's meeting, there are several sections of paperwork that you must complete as newly hired marine biologists.
We're going to spend the next couple of hours going over these and making sure that you know the ins and outs of your day-to-day life here at Marine Biology Company.
The next 12 hours are clearly the most critical in your careers, and that's why they brought us in. Consultants from HR consultants and stuff. And we're excited to be here to teach you everything you don't know yet about the new job that you're doing. Because you know the marine biology stuff, but have you gone over the intricate HR forms? Have you figured out what insurance plan you're going to select?
Do you know what things are okay to say to your coworkers?
Do you know where you sit at? In where? Do you know how to get to where you sit at?
Both at lunch and at your desk.
And in regular, in like the morning and then in after lunch. Do you know where you sit at?
Well, Andrew, I think we should get started.
Thank you, Deb. Aura? Deb?
Just Deb is fine.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I shorten names. It's a thing I do.
It's okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. On your first day at work as a marine biologist, you're going to have a few questions. What's your first question, Andrew?
When's lunch start? But after that, I like to ask, what's the deal with PTO?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Let's see a little scenario of how asking for time off works here at Marine Biology Company. Come in.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello.
I've been busy being a marine biologist, and I would like to take some time off from that. And I don't want to be here for a while. How much of a long while can I not be here for?
Name, please.
No one's ever asked me that before.
And let's take a time out. Asking for time off can be a little bit scary, right?
It can be downright intimidating, especially if you don't know your own name, or even worse, you don't know your boss's name.
When you go in, if you don't know your name or your boss's name, they're going to say, "Do you even work here?"
And the answer is always yes,
Yes,
I
I
work
work
here. I'm a marine biologist. Let's take a little rewind and see what it would be like for someone who doesn't have their head up their ass.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Come in.
Hey, Susan.
Hello.
It's me, Rick.
Yes, Rick, how can I help you?
I've accrued several PTO days, I'm sure, and I'd like to spend them with my wife and children at a beach area.
Wow, you sound really confident. What days can I put you on the calendar for?
Every Friday in July.
Sounds good to me.
And every Thursday in July.
Sounds good to me.
And every Wednesday in June.
Sounds good to me. So you see, a little bit of confidence can go a long way.
Do you feel confident requesting PTO and personal time now from your bosses? Great.
This is a very confident group.
We love confidence here at Marine Biology Company.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
The next second question that you might ask is what, Deb? After lunch and PTO, what's the question you would have when starting a job as a marine biologist?
Where do I get my pencils from?
Yeah, we can show them that.
That's important. Marine biologists write on clipboards and things.
Probably with pencil, because it's not an exact science. So you might need to go back and erase some of your marine biology notes. And if it's in pen, you're gonna have to throw it out. And then that's a waste of paper, and the
And
company
they get
gets
real
mad.
mad.
They do not like when we waste paper. They yell at us a lot about it, everywhere we go. But we have many important HR forms that we need to give out. And paper's the easy way.
And sometimes people forget their names.
Let's show you where pencils are found. Here at Marine Biology Company.
Da 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 da.
Wow, this fish looks sick.
Excuse me, I'm new here and I'm looking for pencils. Could you point me in the right direction?
You were supposed to bring your own pencils from home.
Why? Time out. You might think it's a little silly to be requested to bring your own pencils from home. But why do we ask that of our employees, Andrew?
Because we don't know what kind of pencils you like.
Everyone's preferences are different.
Maybe you're a number 1 or a number 2 or a fancy art one.
I'm a mechanical girl myself.
And I like ones that I find places. My favorite thing is to see if my teeth are the same as theirs.
You doing okay?
I'm not.
Why don't we take that example back and try it again with the pencils? All right, Andrew? You keep doing what you're doing.
This fish still looks very sick.
Excuse me, I'm new here. Do you need a pencil?
No. I have my own that I brought from home. But I appreciate the offer. Hey, while you're here, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What's this fish look like to you?
Well, that fish looks very sick to me.
Teamwork.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da!
As you can see, you'll spend much of your time communicating with coworkers about the sicknesses of fish.
Sometimes you have to tell a fish's family that their husband, their father, their brother, their uncle, however they're related to the fish.
Aunt, cousin, child,
They get it.
neighbor.
Sometimes
teacher.
you're going to have to tell a fish's family that one of their loved ones may soon pass away.
How many of you think that you could appropriately handle that conversation today? That's why we're here, to show you how to tell a fish's family that it's not gonna do good.
Shall we?
Let's go, Deb.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da!
Water's fresh.
Hello, Mrs. Stevenson.
Yes, I'm Mrs. Stevenson. You're the doctor. the marine biologist.
That's what they call me.
How's my son doing?
Not good.
Let's pause there for a moment. You can see the hesitation in the marine biologist's eyes as she told the woman the fate of her only child. A child who she thought would grow up to lead a school of fish, travel to the Great Barrier Reef, and see the world together. Mrs. Stevenson's gonna go home and drink a pot of hemlock tea. Her life is wasted raising a fish that is now dying. Perhaps Deb could have done a better job. Sorry, not Deb. The marine biologist. I forget where I am sometimes. You're not perfect. I'm sure at least half of you went to community college. Yeah, I hit the nail on the head, didn't I? Fired! Fired!
Fired! Fired! You know what? We're getting a little ahead of ourselves here.
Let's go back to the dying fish.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
My son is a champion.
Hello, Mrs. Stevenson.
Hello, marine biologist.
I have some unfortunate news.
I'm probably going to take it poorly, aren't I?
Your son, Alexander?
Alexander Stevenson?
Yes, Alexander Stevenson, the fish that I'm watching because I am a marine biologist. Alexander Stevenson is not doing well.
No! My baby boy! He's barely a big fish. He was going to see the world. Damn you, marine biologist!
Mrs. Stevenson, please calm down. May I offer you some consolation at this difficult time? Maybe a pot of tea.
Although I'm not typically one for physical touch, I do feel much better now about the fate of my darling son. You see, it's just that easy. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to comfort a mom whose son fish is dying. And that's good, because your marine biologist is a different kind of science, I think.
You know, Andrew, from that last example, you made a good point.
Thanks, Deb. What was it?
Well, you mentioned that you weren't sure, as the mother fish, if you were comfortable with a certain kind of physical touch. Do you think we should talk about that?
What do you think? You, not her, you. All of you.
Yes?
Do you want to talk about good touches versus bad touches?
For the fish.
For the fish. For the fish. Okay. Well, Deb, I say we show them an example of a not great touch at work. Ba-da-da-da-da-da!
Now, as you can see, with the fish is here, it's over here. As you can see.
Do I sit or stand?
Whatever makes you comfortable.
You winked. I saw it.
That's how you know I'm being cheeky. As you can see, we've got our fish here. We're going to study it. But first, fingers, gills. And just kind of... so you can really get a feel of what's going on in there.
At first I was concerned about the shoulder touch, but then things got somehow worse. Just one moment. Dad, what the fuck was that?
You said that when we did the examples that it had to be like really bad.
Yeah, that was like beyond human comprehension bad. I was thinking like it's weird when a coworker touches you or like, I don't know, like...
Yeah, but they work with fish.
Yes, but their coworkers are people. And also, I don't think any marine biologist would shove their fingers like that inside of an animal.
It's the bad example.
All right, Deb. You're right.
It's bad.
I'm not questioning your skills.
Do you want to do it?
I don't.
Do you want to do the touching?
No, you're
Do you wanna
insurance
touch the
certified.
fish?
I think
Come
you
on,
should
do you want to
handle
touch
it.
the fish? All right. All right, everybody. Andrew is going to show us how we're going to touch a fish properly. Let's give him a round of applause. Shall I sit or stand?
Wow. Okay. It's that kind of an afternoon. Please, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I'd like to demonstrate on this fish what's wrong with it. But first, I feel the need to pat you on the shoulder to make you feel comfortable with what I'm about to do to this fish. Is that okay? The first part of it, where I pat you on the shoulder?
Yes.
This is going to be bad to watch. As you can see, this fish is sick. Very, very sick. I think there's a cell phone in it. I think there's a cell phone in it.
Did you ask the fish?
I'm getting there. Hey, bud. You got a phone in you. Can I get in there?
Yes.
Thank you. I wanted to do a different job when I was an adult. I hear it. I got it. I've lost touch with reality, Deb. I just pulled a phone out of an imaginary fish.
Andrew, do you want to talk about this a little bit? I mean, after all, we are HR representatives.
That fucked me up. This whole thing that happened over here, the last 4 minutes of our lives, it fucked me up.
I'm sorry.
That's a good touch, right?